Yeah, maybe eventually, but it's also like I feel like this lane's going to be a toughie.
No matter what.
No matter what. I mean, there's a weird draft from GEEK SLATE.
What if you avoid it and just go Bat Rider down bottom? Oh, sorry, Ice Sharks, Frost Arrow, Lightning Bolt, all the damage in the world. And Zai's like, please let me out! And they do. They release him from his mortal vessel.
Well, that's a good start for Skem. he's happy about that.
No, he's left alone though, so he's kind of proving nobody's broke. He's just screwed. He's like, alright, whatever. I'll let Bat deal with a Queen of Pain, his biggest counter.
I want to see what Force is doing with this wave. Is he just denying range creeps? It looks like, yeah. So he's doing the thing where he's dragging to range creeps only.
Down bottom, they have the Surge now. They're onto the Drow Ranger, and they get a Greater Bash with the Surge. That's so much damage.
boxi suiciding.
He wants to die.
Yeah. Bring me back to base. I can get some regen for Zai on Darkseer.
Yeah.
Now they recognize that BH is a useless hero. And that it's like he's like fake helping them. Like he's an HP pool. That's how he helps.
Yes, he's a blood bag. That's essentially it.
Force
Shadow Strike. I think
charged.
he's dead. He does a magic wand. Force stop. He would definitely dead. I think yes. However, they are chasing down the Spirit Breaker. They are chasing down the Spirit Breaker. Eventually, they'll get to the Spirit Breaker. Oh, there we go. They got them. They got them. Shuriken, congratulations. Everyone claps. Force using the voice line. Maybe not Zai, though. Maybe they just go for the lean instead. She is in the triangle. They might be able to guess it. Going through the trees right now, you can see Rubik might be the one breaking the smoke. With track gold, doesn't feel that bad. Oh, you can use that for vision. Can they get a track on him before he dies? Oh, they don't even actually have Bounty Hunter. There's a useless kill. They're overcommitting for support. Now the lasso, vacuumed back. That is trying to get away. Instead, he'll just die. And boxi has been slowed by that Zeus. Now with a Dusk, going for Hustler next. Or NARMAN, sorry. And another strike hits him too. Shadow Strike. Poor NARMAN. Has a lot of tankiness, but soon to run out as his HP is no longer there. Way over commitment without track.
His team was going to dive and die. But even if they don't die, obviously being there to secure the tower is going to be good. Anyway.
Take the Darkseer, gust him, hopefully kill him. Okay, the charge from the Spirit Breaker gets cancelled by a Lightning Bolt. Now they're onto the Drow though, but Kokz is helping out enough, and that's going to be a dead Zai once again, regretting the choice of coming out anywhere in the map.
Trading with like satanic carries or carries that have some sort of like healing or lifesteal.
That's true.
Bloodstone heroes, obviously.
Drow's doing a decent Scotty carry if you want to deal with a BKB as well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's a shard now. Ice shard, sorry, by Kokz, but he's stuck in a rut here. Snowball, they need a little more space. Sonic Wave didn't do much except for pushing them back. They still managed to get the kill onto boxi as Kokz falls for this. Roddgeee immediately out. They get a couple tracks in, but GEEK SLATE, no, this is not their fight to take. As well, Thunder God's Wrath gives vision just to double check that the Roche is free.
Yep. 5. He plays Rubik. Is he really a 5?
It's true, actually.
He said on the record, the only way you can play this as a 5 is if you steal kills. He said that.
And he does, and that's exactly what he does, yeah. That's what Fable does for. Oh, and that's why you find a bounty hunter stop. Oh, they do have the Warshick though, but they need some follow-up, and unfortunately BKB makes it difficult. They need a Scotty on this Drow Ranger now, mate. Or more damage. That's always the solution. Searched up boxi, going in. They stole Thunder God's Wrath. That is going to guarantee the kill on NARMAN, and that's Zeus dead as well. Sure, boxi falls, but Kokz is in trouble now. They're surrounding him, and they're killing him behind his trees. No respect for GEEK SLATE, who lost the plot with that Walrus kick. They didn't have a follow-up for it.
I think they had this really strong timing with the Bat BKB and the Drow having the Pike, and there wasn't items on Liquid. I don't think miCKe had the BKB at that time, or he was like about to complete it. But now...
Oh, what? Force going in despite 3 being dead, and this is going to put Skem in a difficult position, but he's still fighting. They jump onto him because of the Rubik Shard. Lina just lands on Skem, kills him. miCKe will fall for this, but in exchange can at least get Force. Nisha is going to follow. No knee. Shadow Strike is sufficient. Roddgeee, thinking he's a core, forgets himself. Going against 3. He might just die when the boxi charge actually hits. They're trying to finish off this Queen of Pain. They need a Shuriken, but this Rubik Shard once again putting her out of range. And for now, Liquid will live with these 3 heroes. But boxi, he committed to this. He wanted Roddgee's head, and he'll get it. Giving some track gold, though, the way of Kokz. Not ideal.
Like, I really respect the audacity of that play. I just think Liquid team played it a little too good in response to it. Okay. But that was a cool concept.
There's a bounty hunter now with the Waller replica. Forced as himself. There's still the Ogre Seal Totem. Very fun item for these melee supports. They're trying to scout him with the Shivas. They just realized now because it does hit. Kokz, though, commits to this. Wants to save his teammate. Goes in, hoping to stop the Darks here. And in fact, maybe even killing him. Thunder God's Wrath, though, still on the Rubik. And that's going to punish NARMAN as a Sonic Wave. Forces the BKB from Force. Kokz, though, is still the main tank here. Guaranteeing the kill onto the Rubik. You might look like a 5, but now you're just a corpse. And boxi, no chill. He has mad cows disease. He goes in and guarantees the kill onto Kokz. Now slowed with the Ghost Scepter, he'll stay safe.
There's like not enough magic damage to take him out in this game. It's really just the Drow.
Yeah, it's true.
It's good against summons, but Lina is just so stupid that she does huge damage with her right clicks anyway. She just also attacks quickly. She's getting a Daedalus next. Like that's gonna be big damage.
Nope. Okay, well that's gonna work. Lasso, Lotus Orb after the lasso. Yeah, be cheeky like that.
The fountain.
They kicked the Tusk away though. He kicked himself.
Wait.
Because of the Lotus Orb.
Can they get him in the fountain?
Let's try. They have a Gust. There is no BKB. They're gonna finish him off.
They don't even need the fountain. All right.
They're the fountain, Jenkins.
That is one way
to kill the Lina.
To counter any hero, I would say.
Okay, just want to check Roche, make sure they're not taking it by accident.
Yeah, no, they're being disciplined. Okay, they're gonna do the force back. Like, okay, you guys want to go for this BS wraparound? Well, we're gonna kill your base.
Maybe they can get to boxi perhaps here as he's trying to
They can definitely get to boxi.
Oh, but they might have baited boxi here as Kokz is now in position. And they get him, they turn him into a pig, he's almost gonna die. They forced him not to safety though. And boxi's still alive, by the way, as Force falls here. They got the 2 they were looking for, and perhaps even a 3rd here as Roddgeee was being chased down. Nope, it's going to be Skem. That's the real target here. Skem with the Gust, multi-shot sets out of my base. He's shrekking this, and he is going to try to bring the Lina, but Lina is just a bit too strong. The Major's named after her, after all, cooking the pig and killing her. Char Siu is what Skem is now. Trying to go for the Batrider as well. Force is a little bit too fast, but Kokz in the middle of the fray. What's he gonna do? He snowballs forward, he's got no better targets. He's committing for this Lina kill, he needs it. And with a Walrus Punch, sending the corpse to the stratosphere, that will condemn Force to Kokz to a surefire death. As they also get rid of Nisha in the backlines, thanks to Force's damage. It seems like GEEK SLATE still can hold their own somewhat.
We're going for the double wraparound here.
Double wraparound.
There's
a high gun advantage for Liquid though. Oh, no, there's Roche. That's what they want. And I think GEEK SLATE has realized this Roche. iNSaNiA will do the smoke soak. He'll die for this. But Box is immediately in as well. While a replica on top of this vacuum with the Queen of Pain, Kokz is dead. And it seems like Liquid, they're just gonna take over this area. It's mine, they say. Goodbye to NARMAN as well. They just need a little bit of vision. He's down under a sentry. Liquid, they're taking no prisoners. Not even Roche.
It's clearly just like a call from his cores, or maybe him. I know iNSaNiA will insane calls like this, just because he's an insane guy. He's a buddy of mine. So I'm just getting.
You did invite him to your own podcast.
I did, yeah.
It's rough. This Burbic, okay. Getting a kill here would be huge. Nisha might not be the ideal one, but if you can actually combine that with Zai, that would be perfect. And Skem is dealing a lot of damage thanks to that multi-shot. 2 big kills for GEEK SLATE.
Yeah, that's a gem as well. Because there are some stumps on the map.
Oh, sure, okay. Yeah, maybe.
You don't know, it's like, were those stumps there before? You know, sometimes...
Pro players do know every single tree in Dota. They actually have names for every single one of them.
Yeah, it's like Counter-Strike.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
Piggy they try. Going for the Bounty Hunter. Surprisingly tanky. Walrus sick though. Donation on Nisha. That's an A on this. But they gust him right in time. Is that going to be enough with a lasso? They're committing! Because the center resist doesn't really matter if you just lasso gust, my friend.
Yeah, that was Refresher Orb on Force.
Yes. Force on Force.
It's just every single time Liquid goes to take high ground, like Kokz jumps in, dies, but then kicks somebody out. And Liquid can't
not somebody,
continue.
Nisha, every single time.
Yeah, it's weird. Oh, Zai's in?
Oh, they avoided the vacuum temporarily. Okay, Walrus punched, or normal punched him, sorry. Force activates BKB just in time. And the Ghost Center will save boxi. Well, the Walrus kick does put Lilina in a difficult position. Can they kill her now? She might just lose the Aegis here. Multi-shot will get her, almost killing Zai in the process as well. Zai's dead. They get rid of the Rubik as well. Boxi is out, and now with a snowball, hunting down the Lina. But you know Kokz, he has no chill. Nice. He blinks, Walrus kicks her back, and that's going to get the team wipe they were looking for. Liquid is down. Applause is everywhere. Coincidence? I think not. Liquid has buyback, so it's not game over by any means. They might let one Rex fall, though.
Oh, the DD, of course.
This is like the eternal envy moment for skem.
All of those kills track as well.
Now they know there's no charge. Okay, Fortify. Yeah, they're going to commit until they force this buyback, of course. Liquid really wants to hold on to it. Oh, boxi? Oh, they were not expecting the sheep stick from NARMAN. Luckily, he does have the... Never mind, he has nothing. I lied. He's done.
He's got nothing. 120 seconds, he's dead. And I feel like his stuns have been very important for these team fights.
It's crazy
Not
that
even tier 5, by the way. He needs the next tier that they have not made yet.
Oh, but you have it in mind? You know what he would get? What would he get?
Oh,
Give me the name of the item.
Flanagan's Mace.
Oh my god, Flanagan's Mace?
Yeah.
The smoke? That's going to be an important catch. They're going to get Roddgeee down. That's the vision out. And they're out of position. Kokz might have to sacrifice himself, but he does use the War Stick to go with him. He uses the War Stick as a force staff, taking advantage of the Lotus Orb, and that kills off Nisha. Skem is holding his own as well. Activates the BKB. Nothing can stop Skem with the lasso onto the Lina, but they need to damage her. And apparently now Skem is in position to kill her with multi-shot. Goodbye to her. As Skem now turned into a pig, fights back, keeping his range. More Warbus kicks. These poor Liquid guys are turned into footballs. And they don't like this one bit. They don't have a space to escape. Aeon Disc has been procced because of the sticky napalms, Jenkins. Of all things, they force the TP. The Gus doesn't succeed, but they do still see this poor Rubik. That Snowball steal, and then later the Lotus Orb is not going to save his life.
Oh, and he stole it.
Yeah, he
so
does.
It was the...
He had the Lotus Orb, and he still has the Snowball now. No way.
Wait,
iNSaNiA?
Something really weird just happened. And that's what confuses me the most.
Interesting.
What the hell is
because
going
the other
on
ability
here?
was the release Snowball.
Yeah. That is so weird. But he's out. And Roddgeee, by the way, indeed took the Aegis on the Zeus here.
Yep.
Because he did buyback, so...
Yep, that's fair. And he has Ags now as well.
Yep, he's got Octarine and Ags with a Refresher Shard.
Brother, he's a core.
And a Lincoln Sphere.
Paying off Skem, paid off. Oh no, iNSaNiA. They want revenge for earlier, and iNSaNiA, he's down. He still does have buyback. In fact, both him and Zai do. But boxi does not, and they need the Spur Breaker right now. Look at Skem just hitting inside the Nimbus. He doesn't want to get outside of it. They know there's a charge. Another Lincoln set up on him. They're protecting Skem to the best of their ability. They have too much vision. In goes Force. It's the last. It was out to kick this time, and Nisha doesn't have an Aeon Disc. Nisha's down for the count. They don't have a buyback. They send back Lina as well. miCKe activating the BKB. Doesn't want to get hit by the Scotty Skem. He's too far away anyway. It's going to be fine for now. They have to just suffer one more smoke, and the match is pretty much theirs. This smoke by Liquid might be able to put them back in. We'll see now. They're already in position. Only one person not in the smoke, which is the Lina. No surprises. Skem. That's the target. iNSaNiA stole the Walrus Stick. That was the play all along. Can they kill Skem in time? No, Skem hits too hard. Skem just got rid of miCKe like he was made out of paper. Now they Walrus kick this poor Sai. They're ignoring this team. Nobody can beat Skem right now. Between Lina and Drow Ranger, one Femme Fatale proved supreme. And that was the one Skem was playing.
Man, what a frustrating way to lose for Liquid.
Wow.
That is like, you need 3 coaches to come back from that mentally. That is tough.
Bounty is really bad in general against massive amount of units, right? He sucks against Zoo because he has no area damage. So maybe that's also their logic. Like, what am I going to do, Bounty versus Enigma?
Yeah.
I thought this was only for Trimmer to break. It's just every time. Oh, right. I'm an idiot.
There's a Train Protector in this game.
I'm an idiot.
We're so
We've
used
been
to
memeing him so much.
There's the toss back. Okay, he did start toss.
He did. I slide a fist to avoid. I strike array. They actually might be able to turn this around. No, it's the Ember that dies first. In exchange for the Tiny, seems like a fair trade going the way of Liquid. Good first blood for them. Yeah.
Sorry, it's a 1-4-4 build. It's just depending on how much value Wind Run has. You might go for like an extra point before leveling the Power Shot.
Oh, I see. So no matter what, you always level Power Shot first.
Usually, yeah, usually. It's just if it's a value Wind Run.
Right. Because if you follow the same Lina logic, the Wind Run does seem pretty good to value first. You know, like you go from camp to camp faster, lower the cooldown, can't be killed, as Skem dies in the top lane. You know, we've been so long without a new carry hero in the game, like a traditional, what do they say?
Right.
Like, oh, the Terrorblade style heroes. I'm tired of heroes that get played in 5 positions. People are making it happen themselves.
Yes, they are.
Watch him get stats before he max the Shackle Shot.
Forces.
Dead.
Yeah, there's...
That was pretty
Maybe
bad.
he gets a follow-up? Yeah, he does. Okay.
It's not a big deal. In the mid lane, though, there's another play happening, I believe. The Enigma's nearby.
Like, the moment people realize that the Nature's Grasp is not about killing the creeps, but instead just aggroing the creeps, is when it became so hard to push into tree. Which...
You know what? They've really changed their odds like this. Managed to take the tier 1 already, opening on the map a little bit. They're bunching up together already because Kokz can join him any second.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one benefit to.
And
like,
we hear a poor Viper die.
Yeah.
Force is not very good at repositioning himself. Viper in general isn't. They can even catch a second one. That's going to be Roddgeee. Roddgee's running away. Roddgeee has a lot of armor for now. Fate Bolt steals the lead sheet, but Roddgeee knows his death is all but guaranteed.
Yeah, that's a freebie.
What is NARMAN's play? As a bounty in a game where you can't go for kills, what do? Just you walk around the map aimlessly, block camps.
Play is to like hold your hands on your head.
Right.
And
in what position?
Reconsider what you've done.
Toss, shackle shot.
Oh, black hole
Viper.
maybe?
Yeah, they do have it. Oh, mate. Actually, Force survived a fair amount of time with that mech. Mech also used on Enigma. There's like a black hole onto 2. That's what they were looking for. Another death for Kokz and a guaranteed death on Skem as well. Azai actually managed to stay alive through this whole team fight. GEEK SLATE loses every single person on their team. Liquid barely breaking a sweat.
Lina wasn't in it, and then when the Lina is in it, he does the black hole, and he
But she
survives.
does have BKB.
Super low HP. Yeah, exactly. So he felt like he needed to do that.
Now they catch a bounty again. NARMAN, what are you meant to do?
Oh, a cliffing.
Oh, and with a Hurricane Pike, he kills Roddgeee
Oh my
from
God.
across the triangle. That feels bad. A shackle shot on top of this, and the focus fire for Kokz. No more Ember. Seems like GEEK SLATE is doing the same thing as Execration.
Oh, that was a nice shackle.
Yeah, it was a
He's
very good
actually-
shackle. I think Force is dead.
He's dead. He's dead from that shackle. Okay.
I feel like the two C teams are doing the exact same thing.
Oh, how is this such a consistent curse?
How is that possible?
I don't know. It's
It
like-
actually is hard to achieve this. He's 2 Kokz.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe even 3 Kokz because of how net worth scales
Sure, yeah.
in Dota.
Nisha's worth 3 Kokz. I think that's
Yeah.
fair. Find Kokz again. Shackle him. Luckily, the Flame Guard is saving him for now, and Kokz able to survive. They turn this, it seems like, at least one track kill. It's going to be boxi. Okay, a support kill. You got to get those.
I can understand it. There's not really a great item to counter it in like the carry-to-carry matchup. Getting a Linken's feels like shit. Getting an Eon Disc is bad.
Right.
We saw that at, TI with the RTZ.
Yep.
Eon Disc and Force.
And you already have enough damage. Like, even by accident, Force seems to just die here.
Yeah,
He actually used the Sideblade spill to kill him.
he did, yeah, very casually.
Down bottom, they also got the Lina. Sorry, they got Roddgeee first. I think he saved Lina for now. But there is a Wind Ranger sprinting at her. They know where she is, but it doesn't really matter to Skem. Oh, perhaps. Fighting back. Laguna Blade. miCKe activated Wind Run in time. Shackle shot on top of this. Where are the reinforcements? They're not coming yet, but miCKe is just solo killing the Lina. There's the reinforcement. boxi gets her with the Avalanche. Then a toss. Comes back down with broken bones.
I feel like he was trying to press it and it just didn't work.
Nisha gets the shard here, in addition to the Aegis. That's going to be some silence now.
I saw Skem teeping out there and I was like, oh, I realize what's happening. Like, they're taking like whatever they can and then getting out, because if they commit to a full 5-on-5 fight, it's impossible to win. Like, it doesn't matter who they kill first. It can be the TA, whoever.
Yep.
They're gonna
Oh,
lose.
Avatos in place though. They're set up for the overgrowth here, and the Wind Ranger in the middle of this. They still have the black hole just in case, and they haven't killed anyone just yet. But Roddgeee will be the first victim of this engagement. Their objective is really the towers. Again, black hole still available, so they still have every chance to keep on pushing. There's the Malefice once again, going for Roddgeee, tossing him back. Sorry, NARMAN, and killing him. Buyback immediately from the Bounty Hunter. Now you have the Shadow Walk again. Oh my god, yes.
Yeah, the big slow coming
The big slow, 24%. The Rex will fall to Liquid. What, for the first game?
For the first game,
Right.
Force has this incredible comeback. He does the chat wheels. He's annoying people. You got to be Viper, sitting in your base, just wishing you were a real hero.
A glorified creep that spits once every 15
Yeah,
seconds.
this is the best he can do, is to just die for his team.
Yep, that's exactly what he's going to do. I'm going to turn him into a pig and kill him. Goodbye, Viper. You will not be remembered.
See ya. Yep, slowly but surely, just the TA sieging. Liquid's being very disciplined about not having these other heroes hitting. Like miCKe is positioning very far back without the BKB.
Okay. They catch him in time. Avalanche to interrupt this, and the Rubik's already dead. Kokz activates his BKB, but he just can't do anything. Another Hurricane Pike play, actually, for the Lina, but this time it's going to work as they just toss him in the air, bring him down the ground. Goodbye to him as well. Kokz watching as his teammates die. He's helpless. Whole GEEK SLATE is helpless. They can only call the GG, and that's what they'll do.
Yeah, that game was over like at least 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's just like a...
They did it for the viewers.
Yeah, I mean,
you obviously want to like play a game out and see if there's some sort of mistake that happens or something that you can learn in the game.